Anytime you shoot 66 at the Open Championship, you're going to be pleased. We had perfect scoring conditions out there this morning. There wasn't much wind early on. The wind started to pick up a little bit on the back nine, but yeah, it was just there was plenty of opportunities to make birdies, and I was able to take a few of them. So another great start, and yeah, looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. Whenever I go out and play on Thursdays, there's not many expectations. You're going out there and you're trying to find a rhythm and you're just trying to play your way into the round. When you're going back out on a Friday after a good score, you've sort of, what you can do on the golf course. So you're going out with some expectations compared to when on Thursday you're going out with not many. So I think I just got to approach it like that and just, start off trying to hit solid shots the first few holes and play my way into the round, just like I did today. I hit some really good shots on the first few holes, and that gave me confidence, and then I could go from there. But really just take it one hole at a time, one shot at a time. And I know everyone says it, and you've heard it a million times, but it's true. That's what I'll be trying to do tomorrow. You enjoy every minute of it. Even I mentioned to JP today, my caddy, walking up just up the third fairway. Just we'd all three of us in the group had hit good shots in, and I turned around and said, "There's nothing like the atmosphere of an Open Championship. It is different. The crowds are so enthusiastic and knowledgeable, and it's just a pleasure to play in front of them. So yeah, of course, you are able to enjoy it. Whatever, I feel like I'm well prepared this week for whatever the conditions. I've practiced in windy conditions the last few weeks. I've practiced the shots that I might need for a bad day like tomorrow might be. So and will that help in any way? It might do, because you're really just concentrating on one shot at a time whenever the weather's like that. But it's not like I've shot good scores in first rounds and haven't backed them up before. I'm used to doing that. I just haven't done it recently. But yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings and what weather it is, and try and handle it as best I can. I think the game plan, stay out of the bunkers. The game plan on Hoylake and at St Andrews is actually quite similar in some ways. So it was that 63 was I really got it going that day. I played the back nine really well. Today was just a real solid round of golf. I hit it into the spots I needed to. Took my pars on the tougher holes. Made 3 birdies out of the 4 on the par 5s, and just picked a couple more up when I could. So I'd say the 63 at St Andrews was a better round of golf, but there were similarities in there. What I do, I expect to stick to my game plan, and I expect to hit good shots and hit good putts, but there's no expectations on score. If I can hit the good shots and the solid shots and wholesome putts, then hopefully it adds up to a good number at the end of the day. But really no expectations going out, just sticking to your game plan. Okay, first hole, 2-iron off the tee, hit it at the left trap. Second shot, okay, winds off the right, hold it in there, whatever it is. That's what I expect to do. I don't expect to go out and shoot low numbers, but at the same time, I know if I do stick to that game plan and I execute it the right way, the low numbers are there for me to shoot. I don't know, I like it. I like that the bunkers sort of face you. It gives you some sort of definition off the tee. You can sort of work your shots off the bunkers a little bit. There's quite a few holes in the back nine that are right to left dog legs, which suits my natural shot shape. And you're pretty. I don't feel like you're too restricted in your approach shots. The greens are quite generous. They're quite flat. You can be quite aggressive with your second shots, and obviously I like to play the game that way. So there's a few good things about the golf course, and it sets up well for me. I'm sort of getting past that young guy stage, I think. Jordan's 20 or 21 or whatever, and Hideki's like 21, or it's I feel like, yeah, I mean, I definitely think we're going to play a lot of golf together. Jordan's a great young player. Hideki just won the Memorial Tournament. There's a lot of good young guys coming up. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that both guys do well, and what Ricky does well, and what some of the other younger guys do well. So, looking forward to having plenty of battles with him over the next 20 years.